When when you were an infant, you learned to talk over a period of many months. When you got older, you did not learn to ride a bike, drive a car, or even text a message on your cell phone in one brief moment. You need to begin the process of improving your speaking and writing with a frame of mind that it will require effort, persistence, and self correction. You learn to speak in public by first having conversations, then by answering the question and expressing your opinion in class, and finally by preparing and delivering a stand up speech. Similarly, you learn to write by first learning to read, then by writing and learning to think critically. Your speaking and writing are reflection of your thoughts, experience and education. Part of that combination in your level of experience, listening to other speakers, reading documents, and style of writing and study format similar to what you aim to produce. As you study business communication, you may receive suggestion from improvement and clarification from the speakers and writers more experienced than yourself. Take their suggestion as challenges to improve. Do not give up when your first speech or first draft does not communicate the message you intend. Stick with it until you get right. Your success in communication is still that applies to almost every field of work, and it make a difference in your relationship with others. Remember, luck is a simple a combination of preparation and timings. Luck, just the combination of preparation and timings. You want to be prepared to communicate well when give the opportunity. Each time you to go a good job, your success will bring more success. Communicate represent you and your employers. You want to make a good first impression on your friends and family, instructor and employer. They all want to you to convey a positive image as it reflect on them. In your career, you will represent your business or company in spoken and written form. Your professionalism and attention to details will reflect positively on you and set you up for success. In both oral and written situation, you will benefit from having the ability to communicate clearly. These are skills you will use for the rest of your life. Positive improvement in this skill will have positive impact on your relationship, your perspective for employment, and your ability to make difference in the world. Business communication for successful communication skill are desired by business and industry. Oral and written communication proficiency are consistently ranked in the top 10 desirable skill by employer survey year after year. In fact, high powered business executives sometimes hire consultants to coach them in sharpening their communication skill. According to National Association of College and Employers, the following are the top 5% qualification or skill potential employers seek. Communication skill, verbal and written, strong work ethics, teamwork skill, initiative, analytical skill. These are the very important for the communicating skill. Defining communication. The root of the word communication is Latin is communicate, which means to share or to make common. Weekly in 1967. Another Pearson and Nelson 2000 define that communication is defined as the process of understanding and sharing means. At the center of our study, communication is the relationship that involve the interaction between participants. This definition serves as well as with its emphasis on the process, which will be examined the deep across this text of coming to understanding and share another point of view effectively. The first key word in this definition is process. A process is a dynamic activity that is hard to describe because it changes. Imagine you are alone in your kitchen thinking. Someone you know, say your mother, enter the kitchen and you talk brief. What has changed? Now imagine that your mother is joined by someone else, someone you have not met before, and this stranger listen in, intently as you speak, almost or as almost as if you were giving speech. What has changed? Your perspective might change and you might be watch your word more closely. The feedback or response from your mother and the stranger may causes you to relevate what you are saying. When we interact, all these factors and many more influence the process of communication. The second key word is understanding. To understand is to perceive, to interpret and relate our perception and interpretation to what we already know. If a friend tells you a story about falling off a bike, what image come to mind? Now your friend point out the window and you see motorcycle lying on the ground. Understanding the word and concept or objective they refer to an important part of communication process. The sharing means doing something together with one or more people. You may share a joint activity as when you share in compiling a report, or you may benefit jointly from resources, as when you and several co-workers share a pizza. In communication, sharing occurs when you convey thoughts, feelings, ideas, or insights to others. You can also share with yourself when you bring idea to consciousness. Ponder how you feel about something or figure about solution a problem and have a classic ah moments when something became clear. Finally, meaning is what we share through communication. The word bike represent both a bicycle and short name for the motorcycle. By looking the context, the word is used in and by asking question. We can discover the shared meaning of the word and understanding the message. The 8 essential components of communication. In order to better understand the communication process, we can break it down into several of 8 essential components. Source. The source of images create and send the message. In a public speaking situation, the source is the person giving the speech. He or she convey the message by sharing new information with an audience. The speaker also convey the message through his or her tone of voice, body language, and voice of clothing. The speaker began by first determining the message, what to say, and how to say it. The second step involved encoding the message by choosing just the right order or the perfect word to convey the intent meaning. Message. The message is the stimulus or meaning produced by the source for the receiver or audience. When you plan to give speech or write report, your message may seem to be only the words you choose the business communication for success that will convey your meaning. But that is just the beginning. The word are brought together with grammar and organization. You may choose to save your most important point for last. The message also consists of some way you say it in a speech. With your tone of voice, your body language, and your appearance. And in a report, with your writing style, function, and the heading and formatting you choose. In addition, part of the message may be the environment or context you present it in and the noise that might make your message hard to hear or see. Hard to hear or see. Channel. The channel is the way in which message or messages travel between source and receiver. For example, think your television. How many channels do you have your television? Each channel take up some space. Even a digital word in the cable or the signal that brings the message of each channel to your home. Television combines an audio signal you hear with a visual signal you see. Together they convey the message to receiver or audience. Turn off your volume on your television. Can you still understand what is happening? Many times you can, because the body language convey part of the message of the show. Now turn up the volume, but turn around that cannot be see the television. You can still hear the dialogue and follow the storyline. Similarly, when you speak or write, you are using a channel to convey your message. Spoken channels including face-to-face conversation, speeches, telephone conversation, and voicemail messages, including letters, memorandums, purchase, radio, public address system, and voice over internal protocol, newspaper and magazine articles, blogs, email, text message, tweet, and so forth. Receiver. The receiver receives the message from the source, analyzing and interpreting the message in the way both intended and unintended by the source. To better understanding this component, think of receiver on the football team. The quarterback throw the football to receive, who must see and interrupt where to catch the ball. The quarterback might intend for receive to catch this message in one way, but the receiver may see things differently and missing the football altogether. As a receiver, you listen, so see, touch, smell, and taste to receive the message. Your audience size you up much as you might check them out long before you take the stage or open your mouth. The nonverbal response of your listeners can serve as clue on how to adjust your opening. By Imagining yourself in their place, you anticipate that what you would like for it you were them. Just as quarterback plan where the receiver will be ordered to place the ball correctly. You too can recognize the interaction between source and receiver in the business communication context. All of this happen at the same time, illustrating why and how communication is always changes. Feedback. When you respond to the source intentionally or unintentionally, you are giving the feedback. Feedback is composed of message the receiver sent to back to source, verbal or non-verbal. All these feedback signals allow the source to see how well, how accurately, it is how poorly or inaccurately the message was received. Feedback also provides an opportunity for receiver or audience to ask clarification, to agree or disagree, or to indicate that the source could make a message more interesting. As amount of feedback increases, the accuracy of communication also increases. Environment. The environment is the atmosphere, physical and psychological, where you send and receive the message. The environment can including the tables, chairs, lighting and sound of equipment that are in the room. The room itself is an example of an environment. The environment can also include factors like formal addresses that may indicate whether a discussion is open and caring or more professional and formal. Formal. The people may be more likely to have an intimate conversation when they are physical close to each other, and less likely when they can only see each other from across the room. In that case, they may text each other, itself an intimate form of communication. The choice to text is influenced by the environment. Context. The context of communication interaction involves the setting, sense, and expectation of the individuals involved. A professional communication context may involve business shoot that directly or indirectly influence expectation of language and behavior among the participants. A presentation or discussion does not take place as a isolated event. When you came to class, you came from somewhere. So did not the person seated next to you, as did the instructor. The degree to which the environment is formula or informal depending on the contextual expectation for the communication held by the participant. The person sitting next to you may be used informal communication with instructor, but this particular instructor may be used to verbal and non-verbal display of respect in the academic environment. Interference. So interference, also called noise, can come from any source. The interference is anything that blocks or changes. What is communication? Source intended meaning of message. For example, if you drove a car to work or school, chances are you were surrounded by noise. Car horns, billboards, or perhaps the radio in your car interrupted your thoughts or your conversation with messenger. Psychological noise is what happened when your thoughts occupy your attention while you are hearing or reading the message. Imagine that it is at the time of 5 p.m. and your boss, who is meeting in another city, email you asking for last month sales figure, analysis of current sales projection, and the sales figure from the same month the past 5 years. You may open the email, start to read, and think, great, no problem. I have those figure and that analyze right here in my computer. You fire off a reply with last month's sales figure and the attached current projection attached. Then at a 5 at then 5:30 5:15 o'clock you turn off your computer and go home. The next morning your boss call on the phone to tell you he was inconvenienced because you neglect to include the sales figure from the previous year. What was the problem? Interference. By thinking about how you wanted to respond your boss message, you prevented yourself from reading attentively enough to understanding the whole message. So, some situation, what you do? The interference can come from other source too. Perhaps you can hungry and your attention to your current situation interferes with your with your too, or your anger interference with your ability to listen. Maybe the office is not hot and stuffy. If you were member of an audience listening to execute speech, how could this impact your ability to listen and participate? Noise interference with normal encoding and decoding of the message carried by the channel between source and receive. Not all noise is bad, but noise interferes with the communication process. Why test candidate communication skill in interview? Clear communication is a key to healthy and productive workplace. Its benefits are meanfold. One, consign email help avoid back and forth messages. This is very very important. A well written policy ensures all the employees understand company values and procedures. Informative and engaging presentation help team members understanding problems and solution of employees. Regardless their position or seniority level, interact with their co-workers, managers, clients, or external partners on the day basis. This is way good communication skill. Is a common requirement within job aids with good communication skill. Senior level employees make thought decision, handling difficult decision with grace. Sales Salespeople strike a friendly and empathetic tone when contacting unhappy client. Social medical managers exude their company brand when writing for their following online. Social media managers execute their company brand when waiting their following online. Interviews allow you to evaluate how candidates communicate. You can also use interview to get an idea of how candidates collaborate on the team and whether they are clearly convey and they listen to message. Some of the examples are given here. Communication interview questions. Do you prefer to communicate via email, phone, or in person? Why? What team communication tools have you used? What was your experience with them? How would you overcome communication challenges on the remote team? How would you overcome? How would you? If you are if you are presenting your idea during the meeting and your audience seems to disengaged, what would you do to get their attention? How would you reply to a negative online review about our company? Have you ever workload with someone you struggle to communicate with? Why so? What was obstacle and how did you handle it? What would you do if your manager gave you unclear instruction for a new project? If you wanted to inform your team or stakeholder about quarterly result, would you email them details report or presentation the data live? Why? Regardless of the method you choose, how would you ensure your message is clearly? How would you reply to potential customer who claim that your competitor offer better price? How you ever talked to an anger customer? If so, how did you manage the situation? Describe a time you had to share bad news with your team or have difficult conversation with your co-workers. If hired, how would you introduce yourself to your new colleagues? How would you get to know your team members? The tips to assess candidate communication skills. A candidate resume can speak volume about their written communication skill, particularly when the role requires writing or expression oneself in a foreign language. People cannot fake their communication skills during interview. Watch closely how candidates expression themselves, whether they can maintain pleasant discussion and if they are good listeners. Avoid vague questions like how good are your communication skills or do you like to communicate with people. Instead, ask candidate to give you a specific example that highlight their communication ability in professional setting. If the role require interaction with the client, consider adding a role playing activity to your interview process. To evaluate written communication skill, use assignment that are similar to the position's responsibilities. The 6 top communication tips for job interview. Start with some appropriate small talk. Address the interviewer by name. Match your communication style to the interviewer. Do not talk too much. Avoid interpreting the interviewer. Avoid jargon and acronyms. Interview question and how they reveals a person's ability to communicate. Tell me about your greatest accomplishment. Describe time when you faced conflict and how you addressed it. Do you work well with other peoples? How would you describe yourself? Why are we a good fit with this position? Okay. Dear student, we can involve communication skill is more important. When you go to interview or talk with or talk somebody in communication, you must skill is important. This is communication skill. You can improve your communication skills before going to interview and attending the job fairs. Okay, thank you students.